Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Crazy Deacon. This is One Piece. There's no chapter this week. They're taking a 1 week break, but I want to talk about some stuff. I looked it up and it says 889 Oda will be taking a 1 week break this week. But they do say something right here about Oda says something about One Piece. We all thought, even I thought Whol Cake Island, it was coming to an end. We're getting very close to the end. Oda has stated, I'm reading an article right now, Inquisitor. I will post this in the description, this article, and you can read through it too. We thought, I agree with that. We're thinking it would be ending soon. But Oda revealed it's only at its halfway point. That's just mind-blowing because I know 1.5 years to 2 years before we get to the Wano arc. I've heard that. But halfway point in One Piece for the Whol Cake Island, I can't even think of how many more chapters we could get out of. Carrot still has probably a couple more chapters in her going with her lion form, the lion, but the Shulong form. Or how many more chapters we might get a Luffy versus Katakuri, where he will either awaken Gear 5th. I'm reading some stuff off here. Gear 5th or the Awakened. I don't think he'll unlock either. I think he'll unlock he'll unlock the See into the Future, just like Katakuri. Just for probably a couple seconds or whatever. He'll unlock it during the fight, but he won't be able to master it for probably another arc or two. He won't be able to master it for a while. So he'll have it, but it will help him out a little bit in the battle. I'm guessing that. I don't think he's going to unlock Gear 5th this arc, or the Awakened. Gear 5th, if anything, or Awakened will probably be event against Kaido. That will be my theory or whatever, is the Wano arc, when he's versus Kaido, he's either going to awaken his Devil Fruit during the fight or Gear 5th, and we're going to have another flashback. And it'll be like, why didn't he use Gear 5th back in Whol Cake Island or whatever, versus an enemy that Dogtooth or Katakuri, however you want to say his name, versus a guy that has never lost a day in his life, has never lost a single battle. But halfway, that means... I did see an article on the... I go to the One Piece... Like, there's a community site on Reddit where people just talk about, and someone was saying, think about it. The wedding was that morning, and it went by a little bit, and then Luffy versus Katakuri began before 3 o'clock in the afternoon for his snack time, and then it does a night at night, and it says right after the afternoon, so maybe 6, whatever afternoon. Right now it's like 6 o'clock, but some people might have it 9 o'clock. So either 6 to 9, the full moon comes out, and depending on how far up in the sky it is, it might be even later, like 10 or 11 o'clock. I haven't got the green screen all situated out in a new position, so you can definitely see the green screen popping in when I do shadows. I'll figure it out later. But Luffy and Katakuri has to at least be fighting for at least 7-8 hours now, or more, or maybe a little less. And him versus Cracker was 11 hours long. So he's popping up to the general mark of him versus Katakuri. Hopefully unlock something to beat it. But that's what I'm talking about. Oda this week, a week break from chapter 889, and we're only halfway through Whol Cake Island. That's mind-blowing, because I can't even think of what else Oda can put in there. There's so many people that the crew can fight. There's so much that you can do in this. I just can't think of what they would do. Oh. There are some theories on it, and I don't want to look into theories of what people think of next episode. Like, we still have Germa 66. Big Mom pirates think Germa 66 is taking out all the Vinsmokes. I don't know what happened to the Sanji's father. You guys could fill me in with that. I must have missed it. I knew he got wrecked during the wedding, but I thought he'd still be around on the ship. But we only saw Sanji's three brothers and Yongji, and his sister. We saw them on the ship with all Big Mom's pirates commanders dead. My Windows is telling me to update. Snooze. I'll do that after this. It almost made me restart. But we have Germa 66 with the Vinsmokes right there. They're heading to where Luffy is. Luffy is in the dimension fighting Karakuri. You have Straw Hats fighting you have a fleet of Big Mom's pirates behind Big Mom, which is Smoothie, the commander on that side. On the other side, you have the new person that just popped in last chapter. Whatever his name is, I can't think. It's like 23rd son of Big Mom Pirates. Whatever his name is, he's in the front line with all the fleets. And then in between that fleet in front of where Kara is right now fighting, that fleet right there, in front of them, you have Capone with Sanji and Puddin with the wedding cake and Clifton heading towards Big Mom to deliver the cake. So you have a fleet of pirate ships. I didn't even think about this last week. You have a fleet of pirate ships in between Capone and One Piece crew. Not One Piece. Straw Hat crew. One Piece crew. I'm not thinking. So you have that. And that's going to be cool to see them take out ships. And Karakuri might react with brothers and sisters being defeated, or he might get pissed, but I think Luffy can take out Karakuri. Bounties will definitely increase probably after this arc. And maybe Sanji will go back to dead or alive, and Vinsmokes and whatever might get a bounty. They don't have one now, but them helping out the Straw Hats might change that. But otherwise, you have Capone and Luffy, and then a fleet of ships in between them. That's the Fire Tank Pirates. You have Jinbei's crew, the Fishman Pirates. They're under the sea, keeping all the sea snails in one place, so the Straw Hats and everything don't have to worry about being detected wherever they are. Then you also have Luffy's in there and Germa 66, so we have everything in course for a really awesome sea battle. And there's not been a lot of sea battles in One Piece. This will be a new one. This will definitely be a really great sea battle. And also, Big Mom is burning through calories. She's getting skinnier, which means even if Big Mom didn't get the food she wanted and chase after Straw Hats, eventually she might even starve to death from the hunger pains. So that could be a thing, but Oda will probably put her to get the cake to her probably the next 5-6 chapters. Otherwise, that's mostly what I want to talk about. Also, I'll say right now, not next week when the chapter comes out. Next week will be sometime a little bit before Christmas. Sometime during Christmas week, I will be putting out a review for the Year of Sanji, where I talk about how the Year of Sanji went and just talk about all of that in one video. Otherwise, that's the video. Basically, we're on break. I talked a little about what I think might happen. A little bit into what is going to happen. And also, we're only halfway through Whol Cake Island. That's amazing to think about. Otherwise, if you like the video, give it a like. If you're ever unsubscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing, because when the One Piece chapter launches next week, or if it launches halfway through the week, like people put it out super early. It happened beginning of this year. We were supposed to wait, I think, a week or two. We had to wait a week for a chapter, and they got out that week, like a day later. And then we had to wait 2 weeks for a chapter because of that. But still, it could happen. We don't know. Otherwise, if that does pop up, there will be a video later on this week. But that's all up in the air. Next week will be the One Piece chapter review, 889, and Year of Sanji review for me. And otherwise, like video, if you like, haven't subscribed to the channel, recommend subscribing, keep up with all the content. If you guys are waiting for the next day of Christmas, this would be the third day. I'm doing Trove for the third day. Fourth day will be Fortnite. Fifth day, I might do World of Warcraft, because I'm just getting into it. I'm going to do streams of it eventually here. I want to see if there's any Christmas events in that, and I think there are. Otherwise, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. I'm not telling you past the fifth day, because I have ideas, but I don't want to ruin them. Don't want to ruin the surprise for you guys. But otherwise, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are. Just have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.